positioning. He also.
He didn't even have a blink.
He didn't. Skewer into 4-man RP.
4-man.
Yeah.
And the heal bomb coming out as well. Look at that. That's the stuff that dreams are made of. Right
Now he has a blink dagger as well.
Lark died in the break that we had.
The Shadow Blade reveal.
It's getting rough.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we will not see Alliance make the mistake of letting Liquid have Magnus again this series.
Just seems to synergize so well with the way they want to play.
Yeah.
All around Miracle. And
and the fact that you put GH on this hero, and this isn't like a support Magnus that's just gonna sit back and give him powers. Like, he just does so much. You see these rotations early on level 1, making plays with the skewers, doing these blinkless RPs onto 4 heroes. Like, you cannot let Liquid play Magnus.
Yeah, they can play it in multiple roles, I'm sure, but with this on GH, as you said, he'll always find a way to make plays. And it lets Miracle be their hyper carry 1 position. Matumba Man can play his sacrificial support style core. And MC is just like, hey man, you want to play a stun? Just pick one, go for it. Make some moves. And that's exactly what they did.
What's the cooldown on mech?
Crazy. Yeah, it is.
Oh, how long?
Oh, the debuff's only 25 seconds actually. As far as how long it takes before you can utilize a mech on the same target. Yeah. Just for the fans at home that might not understand.
Does it not show on the ult tip? Oh. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely bang.
How
and it's
ever
full
is Alliance
Guardian
back
creeps
into
now.
this game? Because they can't really team fight against that. Even if the RP only hits 2 people.
Oh my god. What's the
so
cooldown?
24 seconds.
Jesus. He's got to be careful not to spam it off cooldown. Or it overlap. That's crazy. It's already a short enough cooldown, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's all the way Liquid plays the itemize. It's just so smooth.
Holy locket time.
Yep. That is actually just such an insanely value item in a game like this. How do you kill anybody on the side of Liquid? They control the armor, they control the map, and they control their own destiny in this BO3.
Beautifully said, Kyle. I'm getting chills. Whew, maybe it's Lich Frost armor, I don't know.
Aye.
Oh.
Aye.
And have we seen Grimstroke win a game? Games we casted?
No,
I don't think we have.
No, we don't.
I just didn't I felt like Taiga owned the previous series. This game, I just...
He's not able to do much. He's just walking behind his team, spamming Stroke Fate, and that's it.
Yep.
Alright, if he was on an Earth Spirit...
And you see some ink spells.
If they had an Earth Spirit for that extra bit of catch, and so that, you know, like we saw when he could go on an Earth Spirit, even though I really think the issue is we can't let him happen. Top lane, they'll come up with the Exorcism, give themselves a kill onto Mind Control.
But feels like
he popped ulti.
Can they get anything on the back of that though?
And watch GH. GH is going to wait for the perfect position if he can get a good RP off after the
Shadow Dash.
That's a 3-man RP waiting. If he wants it, he's going to go.
Let's go.
Just get the 2 of them.
though.
There as well. Miracle's coming in the side. He'll find Tiger, but they've lost 3 on Liquid.
Full blind.
Silence.
Big silence.
Jump forward.
Stun. Pounce.
They're going to have some man to back up Miracle. He's going to stand his ground. He's going to find Bo3. And Insania looks to be in a lot of trouble as well as Miracle.
I want to die.
The Oracle. XD. He's in the chat.
Perfect.
That is actually really good. That was odd indeed. Okay, so Alliance actually get a good start. They kill 3. And there's still Anti-Mage and Dazzle come to clean up.
They need so much more at this point. This is the AM. The AM Dazzle.
To get anything on the back of that. Got rid of talent though. Level 10 finally.
Yeah, and guess one of the reasons that Anti-Mage went for Vlad's as well. He stands his ground and just fights Slarks with the life steal, forcing him to use ulti because otherwise he's just gonna burn his mana. And
I love the item build. I figure after Butterfly, you'd probably just buy harder BKB, but at this point. Hey, not just the AM's farm, but holy shit, look at Matumba Man.
Yeah, he's
like
right
just spamming Necrobook off cooldown, constantly farming ancient camps. Like this is insane. I can't believe we don't see this hero more often. This is absurd. My word.
If I mentioned that this hero should be played as a core. Like he scales so well. You have you have a better Octarine core.
Especially when you consider all these cheap active items that are super effective. Obviously Greaves is a bit pricey, but if you just go this build right here, Necro Greaves, what is he getting? Hex next? I mean, you're just you're the best spellcaster in the game.
They did a 12-minute Roche. This is number 2. Solar Crest on DP, but Alliance doesn't matter how many armor.
Straight in, blinking in. He knows he can start the fight off, get some vision for the backup to come through. As Alliance have to just get the hell out of there. But Miracle's chasing, the frost shield's on him, slowing down. Look at GH, looking for the angle, finding the wraparound.
He's gonna get it.
He gets the 3 of them, skewers them back. It's over. GG. Wrap it up. Yeah, this game's over.
Tipped GH.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, as I said, they're not going to let Liquid get the mountains. They're going to either take it themselves, or they're going to ban it out in the opening.
I say, I really appreciate and respect. Liquid's one of the only teams that make sure they only tip their own players. They tipped Insania because he tipped Magnus, so it was a bit of a thank you. But they're
killing the racks. They're killing the racks through back door here. Yeah, easy. They don't need no creeps.
Radiant's top barracks have fallen.
Lions.
I mean, 23 minutes in, taking down racks through backdoor protection. Crazy.
23 minutes, winning with anti-mage. How does that feel?
Oh, Bo3 trying his best to come in here. Man, he's going to go for the self-spray back off. Boxy's dead. Miracle still at full HP and ready to fight. Jumps down on top of Poikva. There's a buyback from Tiger, but there's nothing really much more that he can do. As Insania will false promise Mickey Alliance, running their way back towards the fountain. A quick disarm onto Miracle will temporarily stop the damage and the pain. They pull them back out of the fountain. BKB pumped by mind control. They'll get Mickey. The map diving into the fountain. There we have it. They'll finally admit this game is over as GG is called. Game 1 without any shadow of a doubt. Going to Liquid.
Did someone say Liquid is rusty? What?
Wait, who said that?
Didn't you?
You said that.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Alliance?
Both of these teams.
They beat OG twice. Who they lose to?
Secret.
They lost to Secret. So they only have been EG. EG?
Yeah.
OG.
Yes.
And But not the most common of bans that we see every day. That's definitely something you do against Liquid.
I want to see if Liquid wants to play OD in this kind of a matchup, maybe against the Dragonite. I still feel like OD is a strong hero. You just need to have other heroes to work with.
With a Sand King and a Rubik.
That's a lot of stun, a lot of disable,
absolutely.
So you can steal more. And
this is definitely a game where Liquid could get away with an OD pick.
Team pick. Is that a hero that we might see? Because we've seen a lot of banned Morphling.
Certainly so.
Actually, the entire day Morphling been banned.
So, I mean, the big ones that's still in there, from the Alliance point of view, the Centaur and the Terrorblade. Two heroes that we very well could see crop up. I think Alliance, the third pick Centaur, something that they'd like to fall back on time and time again. Been very successful. Does sort of raise the question when they want to draw the Oracle out in the draft. If they do want it, I would be very surprised if they don't get it.
Ooh,
Doom.
That is a crazy good hero, actually. You obviously can Doom the Brew, prevent the split, but also the damage output of your Infernal Blade on strength is max HP based. We've already seen Alliance win a couple of games with this high sustain 4 strength hero line, but they already have 2, and it's very good here.
Welcome back, Kyle. That's a good point. I'm not going to laugh at you.
High five.
5 seconds.
So what do they grab? Do they get the Oracle? Do they get the Centaur? I think Centaur could be very nice here. Someone gets doomed, you instantly just get everybody out of the fight, get the ability to reposition yourselves. Have the brew played in the 4 capacity by Tiger. Or do they value that Oracle to the point that they are going to want to pick it now rather than I guess there's only one ban left, and that last ban more than likely is going to be targeted towards Mickey's port. And with the Doom of the game, the chance and of them wanting to lean towards the Terrorblade may be put off a little so.
But others position 5 heroes are left in the pool. Alright.
Position 5 is still left in the pool.
Yeah, Doom has really low armor, and he can easily zone him out.
Rubik also has a very hard time. Prophet.
Okay.
The Sand King's quite nice, but because it's support Prophet, you can easily buy a lot of detection. Stack your own too much. Kind of guarantee a lane
10
win.
seconds remaining.
The downside is that once you hit the mid game, so many interrupts for your TP out.
5 seconds remaining.
And that.
I mean, are we sure this is a support Prophet?
Pretty sure. It's a very hardcore Prophet game. You don't ever want to play core Prophet into core. Core Prophet's different. And there's the TB. Into a Brew, into a DK. It's not the worst matchup for Alliance's heroes. Curious to see what they go for here. The Monkey King's banned out.
We already discussed if that was going to be core Sand King, core Rubik, or core Doom.
And they can still swap things around it, because that's the beauty of these heroes. They can be played at multiple roles.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, it's got to be mind control Doom, right? Isn't it? Mind control Doom.
5 seconds remaining.
On the Sand King and the Rubik.
We're not gonna know until the last pick, and it could be a mid Rubik offlane Sanking, position 5 Doom. There's a lot of options.
I don't know about this Prophet. I know you like it, but
They need some AoE clear against EV illusions, I think.
Drow Ranger.
The first
So we
Drow
talked
showing.
about the Drow Ranger, like, I think, a whole week that we thought it was a good hero in the right scenario. The question is this the right scenario?
Well,
this is a great pick.
it's against the TB. You have this bonus piercing damage that's going to ignore his high armor, so that's nice in a sense. I will be very interested to see what the build is going to be on the Drow. I do feel that rushing Ags can be very strong at the moment with the way the new ult works in terms of just being able to farm incredibly quick to help you deal with Terrorblade illusions down the line, and just because of the farm speed it gives you, I think it is very much acceptable to get as your first major item. As OD, they banned the OD.
10 seconds.
Here's the thing, though. Alliance currently has a lot that's going to utilize the Drow Aura, and the 1, 2, 3 picks of Liquid all get shredded by Drow lineups. The TB, as Owen has said, can prove difficult, but they've got this last pick. I think it could just be a Terrorblade, but I think it's more likely.
Terrorblade is on Liquid side, so it's unlikely that Alliance are going to be able to pick Terrorblade.
I think it's a DK mid. I think it's going to be Fury and Brew support, so I think they want a boxy hero here. And you could go different directions.
Is the Rubik enough to stop you from getting Enigma?
10 seconds remaining.
Or can you still?
Yes, you don't want to.
Definitely don't want to play Enigma.
You want some sort of stun,
5 seconds remaining.
maybe a ranged hero just to have a bit more damage. I think a Puck could be great here. They do have a lot of disables, but all right, that's aggressive.
Going a bit global.
That is really aggressive.
So what do we imagine? We can see what Boxy Dragon Knight on the side lane, and Nature's Prophet Bruce supports, and Zeus Quakefer. Yeah,
definitely mid Zeus. Yeah.
Choose your hero.
Embersaw. It's a good approach against the two core strength heroes. They do have decent magical burst, and they have got this piercing damage to help ignore reactive armor.
Great draft from Liquid, though. The core Sanking is super sick because you're just going to buy a Crimson early and constantly pressure the Fury and Drow. Doom, he's just going to get a creep, run around, smack people in the face, and I don't really see how you deal with Timbersaw here. Obviously, the Zeus will be nice, but he's just going to buy a
boxes.
Yeah.
So they're going to put the Zeus side. They're going to put the Zeus against the Terrorblade then.
It's a Zeus Brew against the TB, which is quite nice, but we'll see. We'll see how these lanes go.
Team Liquid has like 3 strength heroes in the front line, and the beauty of the Doom and the Sanking is that you can buy these tanky items, as you mentioned, Crimson Guard, Pipe if needed, also Rubik against Drow, plus if he steals Breathe Fire, that's a lot of damage reduction on these heroes that rely on just the physical amount of damage.
What's wrong with this Doom? Why does he keep doing this? Constantly. The rest of the team of Alliance is just standing still, patiently waiting.
Literally
showing dominance.
And this Doom is just
chill.
Constantly active. Do we feel like there's got to be a third game? I don't know.
I think Alliance's draft's good. I already think the Drow can be very strong at the moment. I think they've got good ways of killing the Terrorblade. I'm not too sold on the Timber and the Terrorblade being as part of the same lineup. I know it's Liquid, but I think the Drow lineup's really good. They've got they're incredibly good at okay, it's going to be solid. I think Alliance are pushing this to a
Ooh, update time! We should also have a sound file. Every time there's an update from another stream, there should be just update time, and where we in the first day we all sing that on harmony, and then every time we can press the button and it comes out update time, update time, update time. Secret is in lead of 1 game versus the Final Tribe. Again, that series is the same one as this one in terms of whoever wins that series is guaranteed a major slot because they are in the upper bracket finals in the top 3 of the playoff bracket. Secret versus Final Tribe, 1-0 in favor of Secret.
What's the amount of region if Doom gets lucky and gets Satyr level 1 with the Devourer, JJ?
Asking the mathematician, I believe the number is going to be after including base regen, it's going to be 14.37. Repeating, of course.
Which of the creeps was not going to spawn level 1 in the first round?
What?
Jeeves?
I don't know. I seem to remember something that I thought, oh, that's a nerf to do. Something about neutral creep. And then I'm not sure.
Cobalt Taskmaster. I don't know. I don't remember reading that. Oh.
I was right.
Well, the value of this. He's getting some of the region, and he's gonna get gold earlier.
And they dodged the mid matchup. You don't want your DK against a Dimper, but I don't think Drowned is any better, folks.
I think Drowned will do fine.
She relies on physical damage, right clicks, which just gives Timbersaw stacks until she gets level 6. But does Timbersaw care when he has level 3 reactive? What kind of a damage is it? Is it just straight damage, 120 damage?
I mean, that's at max level, right, JJ? No, we're not talking about Terror, JJ. We're talking about Drow. No, the ultimate. Thank you. Oh no, so yeah, so it's 120 all. Sorry, it's chance that scales. Yeah, it's a flat line. It's 100, basically 120 pure damage.
Yeah.
Unblockable damage. 120.
Yeah, ignores armor.
It will pierce any shield. How is this lane supposed to do?
You just trade, but now the Doom shows up and Furion's
he has fairy fire. He's fine.
He's fine.
As soon as Doom hits level 2, this lane gets much harder for Insania.
Oh, the hunted He's gonna go down, Alliance.
Rely on your invis against the Zeus with mana.
And that's crazy because he's gonna get mana boots like right away now, which is very important for his lane.
It's easy to last hit with Zeus. You get a lot of attack speed, has high base damage. Look at him, 11 CS, 2 more, and he's gonna get those mana boots.
There you go, even more attack speed with that aura from the Drow nowadays.
And Zeus is a hard counter nowadays, tanking and the Timber in a lot of ways. But more importantly, Rubik can no longer go defensive with his aura, which means you can't just have that free pipe aura for the entire team.
Look at this harassment.
Yeah, this is damage.
They're actually gonna die. They already dusted as well. Mind Control is dead.
This hurts Sanking so much. He just TP'd back to the lane, so he needs to walk.
He's gonna walk. He's gonna have to run. And
walk of shame.
Oh,
shame.
That fate ball out,
shame.
Blocked.
Sakura trying to chase down Boxy, but will not quite have the damage to finish off the Zeus.
But they're swapping. So they're swapping lanes, or what? Because both.
Well, they've left the Terror Blade on his own at the moment, up against the DK.
Doesn't need any help though. Even with a +1, what Heroes of Alliance actually threaten a Terror Blade? It's a really nice move here by Liquid to just give the bottom lane a bit of support and ensure the top you get solo XP on your TB now. Mid lane, the double bracer from Matumba Man. What's so funny?
Man, double bracer is so OP.
It really is. It really is.
You'll have to do better than that.
I feel like Liquid, they just proved they had such a great read on this patch already. Everyone just vibrates through the Wraith Band. And I think they've also recognized the importance of controlling armor. I expect Crow to pick up either like an Ice Ogre or Wolf. They're all about the damage amp and damage resistance, much like we saw TI7, TI8, those champion teams. They had the damage equilibrium down.
Owen Davis.
Back to you.
Miracle. 21 and 7 at the moment on the top. Yeah, they are keeping themselves well ahead of what?
How is Owen doing 7? I'm so confused. Taiga is able to give him the walk away, but he is not as speedy as Kuro. Kuro want to die for this?
No, he can't chase him down. He's going to have junk on the ball back up in a few seconds. Mid lane, trying to make a bit of an attempt onto the Timberman. They've got the TP coming in from Insania. Look for the wraparound. But with that 3 points in the reactive armor, he's got that hefty amount of regen that will outdo even the magical attacks that the Zeus was able to offer for that attempt.
Mickey has almost got level 6 though. Pure damage incoming.
Alright, is Timbersaw gonna build Holy Lock in this game?
No! I think probably your other items are still so much more important, I feel.
Will he buy a Kaya Sanj?
Definitely not.
What's so funny?
No, it's a great item choice. I
It's just
expect him to get it.
reminded us of some funny memory. It's a 50 euro type of memory.
Kyle, you know that I'm
Mid-lane?
going back home in a day and a half. Still didn't see any part of my money.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Fair fire, not gonna be enough though.
No points in silence.
He's gone.
The
They
double
died the
bracer.
tier 2, and there's nothing that Alliance could do to help him out. Mid lane, you're going to the TP attempt for the courier snipe, but doesn't quite find it. Insania will have to get himself back out. Was hunting for the angle on it. Only got the one hit in. It's not quite enough at this stage of the game to get the kill for himself. Well, I'm still continuing to be the strongest on both Miracle and the Timberman at the moment, but the 3 cores of Alliance close behind. And this is, as you say, before that Drow was in play. Okay, just about to hit level 6.
Dire scanning coming. They know that their support's missing, but they don't know where they're missing from. So, Kuro and GH is doing some question marks. Perhaps they can get this courier snipe. Nah, I don't think they'll make it. Maybe they can. They can. Fortify. So.
My position Doom, you can see a ton of fighter.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Probably anyway.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
So overall, I mean, we thought the Lions is gonna have a better time on the lanes, or at least do okay on the lanes.
Radiant structures
They're
are
not winning the
fortified.
lane. Not necessarily losing them, but actually they are losing them to the Timbersaw and Terrorblade. They are so far ahead at the moment.
I just feel like the Alliance lineup will have major damage issues. They aren't able to take powers early to get those build-up items rolling. It's not gonna...
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
The double faces versus the triple race bands. It's not fair.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Level 4 reactive armor is more than fine.
Well, let's get some of those piercing damage procs. Okay, that's one.
There it is.
Dyer's
There's no
middle
way you
tower is
go for this
under
without a
attack.
silence skill point on Drow. Both Artifact... You can say things about Artifact now, right? Because Gust is OP.
Yes.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Nice last hit.
Dyer's top tower has fallen.
A little bit of a slower start to the game, but Liquid certainly starting to flex a little bit.
Warriors of the wood.
Playing GH is to get wrapped around him. They'll find the Rubik. GH was just trying to find himself a little bit of levels and fun. Mid lane, Timberman just continuing to be this presence that Alliance don't really have any
Dyer's middle
means
tower is under attack.
of pushing away from this lane.
And not only that, but the 10-pick Timber also alleviates so much pressure off the Terrorblade, who's been relatively untouched. You don't even have the camera on him because he's just completely alone. And the way you want to play against the Timber in this kind of game is play away from him. But Alliance keep throwing players into his lane.
And trying for GH again. This time GH will be able to walk himself. The player was put with telekinesis, so Koifa couldn't close the gap for a stun.
I love how Kuro's just positioned himself in the area as well. Not trying to be too aggressive, but if Alliance missteps and tries to go for a kill, he'll just be there to help out.
Invisibility. Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
You can actually set up a gank. There's a good scan. It's actually on top of the both sides. See where Doom is going.
Map.
Hello.
TP rotation. Kuroki starts things off, and the Timberman has the burst damage to bring down Insania before he can TP away to safety. Mind control down bottom about 400 gold away from having his Blink Dagger complete. He's going to pop the Outer Dragon Paw and try to close the gap, but Mind Control's quick with the Sandstorm, and these two do not have Detection prepared for them. They have the Thunder God's Wrath to grant them a little bit of vision. It's not going to be long enough. And now, Tiger does still have the Spit available, will use it immediately as he begins to feel threatened, and they do kill Mind Control off eventually.
And I teleport from Insania with the dust behind the trees.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Maybe Mind Control would have fled that way.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Big tower as well. That's the first tier 2 down on the side of Liquid. I mean, that's the kind of kills and the kind of gold they gotta get, right? Because they can't really fight anything else.
Top lane is getting... Oh, there it is. Holy Locket queued up.
Oh,
damn.
Magic resist component. That's actually so sick.
Oh, here come the
tower is
excuses.
under attack.
Lacoste was right.
Oh my goodness. Does it boost the effectiveness of his own self-regen? It's just
Yeah. No, it's regen.
Wow.
It's regen as well.
I should have known. Thank God we're a team, right, Lacoste?
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh. Alright.
Oh.
Well
This
done.
arrow
but
looks so
then-
big when it procs.
Oh. They're going to get Tiger in return. Miracle is popping the meta. He can move towards the bottom lane and start to push.
Good,
Top
okay,
lane.
Rick.
Foxy?
Timberman. Oh.
There's no way.
Has he got any mana left in the tank?
He's
got
so
any-
dead.
And he denied the tower. Yes, what a play.
Nah, hey, work. He knew he was dead. He just needed to get to the knife. And he
That's what, 11 minutes. So how much regen is he going to have like the Holy Locket? It's going to be crazy with the stat.
That's like such a perfect Timbersaw item. That actually might make him just viable, like based off that change alone. It's going to be so much regen. And you get the magic resist too. And Timber really suffered from not having that item before Bloodstone.
It's an expensive item, but you think this is still what you think we'll start seeing Timbers get it first every game?
Well, it's the right price point. Previously, you'd go Hood and Yules, sometimes just one. But either way, it was like either not enough or too much buildup. Whereas now you're at that perfect price point.
Well, this is nicer than Hood on this.
Arcane, Soul Ring, Holy Locket, and then you feel great. You can save for Bloodstone. And the double bracer too. Like he's so strong.
I don't think you need a Bloodstone because you invest in mana regen with the Holy Locket, and then you can just get a Yule Scepter just for more control, save ability, or if you need to get something like a Lotus Orb to get rid of the Silence Dragonite stun. I feel like new Bloodstone is even shittier than what it was before.
16 stacks. He's at 50 HP regen.
Jeez.
Very good.
Invisibility.
Yeah, and this just feels like the same old same for Liquid, where they're just going to control the map to take over.
You deny, so Foxy was living his life.
What a well-timed
Where's
blast
mine?
hit, dude. Juked him with that. You get to see the draw really come online, and I love that Mickey is on the win condition. I just wish he was on something. I wish he was on the non-draw hero. Like even if Boxy had to play the draw or Koifa, but it just feels weird to put this super talented playmaker on something that's relegated to just right-click the jungle.
But they don't
duty.
have one of those heroes. Like the Dragonite is one of those heroes that is like the tanky, sturdy one that's not going to do anything. The Zeus is the one that stands at the back line getting well, trying to spam out his spells. The only one you could think to do that is maybe the Brewmaster, but
Bottom tower is under attack.
I love what Matumba's done. Oh my god, he pressured mid, then he moved to top. That took like 7 minutes, but he got 2 towers. Now he just goes bottom. He's just continuing to pressure the lane with the towers.
hey, I do like this though. There's the Shadow Blade. There's a start of the Silver Edge on the draw.
That is necessary. Somebody's got to buy it, that's for sure.
I feel like Silver Edge is really shitty item
such
right
an
now. It's
expensive
only
item.
4 seconds. During that 4 seconds, if you have any kind of a stun lockdown, I feel like this item doesn't provide what you get
Dire's
for
middle
price.
tower is under attack.
Reveal of the Blink Dagger has been successful for Mind
Dire's
Control.
middle tower
Blinks
is
now
under
into
attack.
Insania. He's got to be careful there. Burrow Strike is available if he wants to, but he uses it to get out instead.
Really well played.
Dire's middle
I love how
tower
he
is
saves the
under
stun,
attack.
because once, they might put him in a poor position, he might die, but also, he would just not get the kill.
I mean, what do we do about this Timber?
You don't
Like, he's not gonna die at all this game.
65 Aura. They can't target him. This is not going to work. It is not going to work.
What?
Is it? They killed him.
Piercing damage.
It worked. Just like they...
Kyle.
Brewmaster still chasing, finds himself a Rubik, spins him up in the air, waiting for the rest of his team to arrive so they can also kill off Kuroki.
Oh, Kyle.
But they can also kill off Kuroki.
That's
mind control. Close enough.
Kyle, any last words?
Kuroki was already dead.
I just want to gain...
We're going to reach out to our North American correspondent.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yes, as you can see here, it was a little bit of overconfidence by Team Liquid. They went a little too deep. Everything was used on the Timbersaw. He did not think he could die. The world did not think he could die, but it turns out that indeed he could. Oh, Insania.
Aye, look at that.
Where's the Quelling Blade, Kuroki? Where's the... Oh.
Shockwave.
A weird build from Kuro. I've not seen the max W. I usually see like a 414. Because you don't get more move speed for extra levels of your W now.
Oh, I do like this, by the way.
Oh, here we go.
I do like Taiga on this hero because it allows him to play a bigger role, and we do like Taiga having a bigger role.
Oh, I think this is one of his best heroes.
It fits his style too. He's made much better on these strength heroes, and you can tell that certain times teams have players that are much more comfortable positioning themselves when they're in the fray versus trying to dance between that line or on that line of dead versus cast or spells, a la his Grim Stroke dead.
Radiant's bottom tower is
drop?
under attack.
Okay. Go for the back way. They get the silence. They get the vision. He's going to try for the TP out. He's not going to be able to make it in time as they have the stun. Mind control taken down. 10 for 6 now. Alliance with the 1k gold advantage.
Making a comeback.
I mean, Gust wouldn't stop saying from the sandstorm if you don't push him out.
Yeah, correct.
And what are we seeing the kid go for after the Shadow Blade?
Probably just the Silver Edge and the BKB.
You think he is going to rush the Silver Edge?
Oh,
He has to, don't he?
Timbersaw. Oh, we've seen this one before.
They need the
But
draw.
they need to draw.
Oh, maybe they don't. Oh, no, with the Primal Split, they've got the control. The Timberland's going to get surrounded. He'll try and get his way out.
Like I said, they can't kill him.
Oh, Timber Chain.
Look, guys.
Kyle is the
It's all about the game
of jinx.
Like you said,
crazy.
well,
No buybacks available, and they have a Dragonite and Nature's Prophet. They can push fairly fast. I'm not sure if they can actually kill the tower, but could definitely make a dent into it.
You want to at least force the Terrorblade back. I'd like to see them, take positioning on the high ground. Just be careful for that Sand King.
oh, they got Kuro.
Oh, God.
They'll jump in with the epicenter. Oh, he's dead.
No split.
Tiger will finally fall. Mickey can look to reposition. He can start to hit back in. He has got the completed Silver Edge right now. He's going to find his target, though. He's going to try with the Gust.
What?
Can he get the Pierce proxy? He only gets one of them, so the Terrorblade will survive.
Thunder is available if Miracle finds himself a target, and he's going to find Insania because
Okay, he's going to get caught out by a stun. Insania. And the other will manage to escape. Leave Mickey on the back.
Oh, he almost gets him.
The Nature's Wrath, nearly enough.
and GH luckily available. So
Yeah, so what's he getting next, Boxy?
still though, Alliance making a good case for themselves.
Alright, here we go. Does Matthew have detection on him? Does he have detection on him?
Why do you need detection?
Oh, wait, that's a Zeus. Sorry. Sorry, it's getting late here.
Like 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see Twitch chat. It's Owen high.
No, folks. It's not his natural state of being.
He still ends up dying. 3 people. There's a lot of people allocated to kill off a support Nature's Prophet. But they can maybe position that into a little bit
Well, they
of
just make his space.
top lane.
Miracle's going to get BKB. I don't know. I still like Alliance's chances in this game. I think the Drow will be super strong.
What is she building into right now?
That's what I want. What
Any Aghanims, VKBs?
I feel like it's the Aghanim's not good. I really thought the Aghanims was good with the new Drow. You still want to get these sort of standard items first.
Look at Timber, so.
Like, just the speed that you farm with Axe. I don't know.
Love the build.
I guess he wants to get involved. And with the Silver Edge, you've certainly been able to do that. And you get a good hit onto Matumba Man, you are going to be able to get the kill. The lockdown that the rest of his team will provide.
It's also because you just don't need too much damage when you already have a Terrorblade. So this allows them to just focus on the survivability and utility. And I feel like if they're confident just taking it into the lake, done. Perfect timing from mind control. Thania. Insane jukes to survive here. There's no way he gets out.
He's doing it. He's doing it. He's not doing it.
Oh, and GH has Breathe Fire stolen. So much damage mitigated if you use Fable plus that on Dragon Knight or Wow.
So they're where the BKB. Oh, ready for these pushes to occur. Aghanim's very nearly done on Boxy.
Just a casual bracer.
They have Arcane Rune too. If he can finish Ags and get the Arcane Rune ult, this will win them the Roche fight.
But will the BKB on Terrorblade then? The Miracle will be unfazed by it.
What creep does the Doom have? Do you have Wolf yet?
Not the best one since you don't have a Blink Dagger or any mobility items. Maybe just build into auras. A Frost one would be good.
Ah,
Vampire Ogre Mage.
There's the answer. For the Drow, how about done on Matumba Man?
And after that.
I'm going to be able to get in the pit in time. I like that. With him Roshan down. Alliance. They're not heading over here. As Liquid, just going to get this one for free. Alliance, they're sweeping the jungle. Liquid's in the pit. And that's Aegis for Miracle on top of the BKB.
I think it's the right choice. You can only lose the game fighting into the Roche pit against this sort of lineup. Just chill. Get some map control, finish the Ags that wasn't quite ready yet. They just didn't have the tools to take that fight.
If Alliance want to fight, the time is right now. Terrorblade does not have a meta. They have Aghanim Scepter and Arcane Rune on Zeus. He just needs to regen up.
He's got a TP right now. And he is. He's out of there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What does Sanking have besides a Blink Dagger? Just a
couple of braces.
Classic.
He doesn't need to have more than a Blink Dagger. Right?
Wow, he's got more. He's got 2 braces.
Oh,
He's got that beefiness. 2100 HP.
Do you think... I've never seen someone with more than 2 bracers, but we see Wraith bands. That's because bands are one in your finger. Bracers are only one per arm.
Definitely not the case.
Wait, what? Bands on what? Is that what the Wraith band is? Is it like a ring?
No, a Wraith band you have on your wrist.
Right.
And a Wraith.
I don't think so. Yeah,
this looks like a helmet.
Wrist,
this goes on
it
head.
It does look like a helmet.
It looks like a helmet. Oh, is this circle? So it is a helmet. Yeah.
Is there a circle?
It's called.
Oh, whoa, Doom's dead. GH in a lot of trouble too. The Nimbus.
A circuit is still something to put in your head.
That's literally what we said.
Wow, and that's how Alliance can take fights. Just boom, boom, strike like a panther stalking through the forest, and immediately that burst damage is so high.
You don't find panthers in the forest. They're more desert.
Have you not seen Jungle Book? What about Bagheera?
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's a jungle, not a forest. That's what?
A jungle is a type of forest.
And forest.
A jungle is not a type of forest.
A jungle has a tropical
A jungle
climate.
is a forest. A forest.
Every jungle is a forest, but every forest is not a jungle.
Exactly what Lacoste says.
Miracle. Chasing the drunk man. Target, doing his best to run away. He's got split. So he should be fine, unless Kuro wants to get in and drop the Doom if he gets the opportunity to do so, Tiger. He's still got the 1 charge. He's going to pop the Shrine as well. He's just playing around. Team?
What is going on?
Team? I don't know.
They really are chasing him through the forest.
He's actually pinging it right now.
Team? Ooh. They were pretty deep there.
Can he get him?
Liquid?
Oh my god, that damage.
Oh, he wants
Hey, 3-0.
No. We're... Team! What in the hell was that?
Zeus could have ulted.
No, he didn't have it.
He didn't have it.
Replay, JJ.
Replay, show
Replay.
it.
He didn't have it.
Did he not?
Miracle was afraid, that's why he popped the BKB.
Sanya's cutting the wave.
They're gonna push high
Sanya's
ground.
cutting the wave. He's making plays.
They break on the TB for now. Oh, he will probably die for this.
He has a TP. I'm not sure Mind Control has Yule Scepter.
Has he got
Probably
Yules?
And now it's chasing the other direction.
JJ.
not. Benny heal team, let's go.
Does he have Yules? No, he's the recipe shot. Okay. There we go. Now he's got the Yules done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Zeus had no ulti.
No.
I'm paying attention, no biggie.
I'll take that. I'll take your tribute.
Can I get a raid band instead?
Those are slightly more expensive than Crown.
Yeah, I know. King Richard III, he was wearing a raid band instead of a crown. He was just...
And Sanya's nearly got his nearly got the hammer on. So the split push is going to be nice and strong. Hiroki looking toward the first time of the Blink Dagger, but still quite a while away from it. On the Doom, Lotus Orb now done out the halberd. So Man continuing his ability to remain pretty invincible in the fights. Top lane in Stadium will be found out by Kuroki and Mind Control.
They're only killing Insania. He's buying time, but do they have a better late game lineup than what Liquid
Let's
has?
find out. What does Dota Plus think?
Close.
Wow.
Very close.
I mean, I feel that. I mean, the Alliance team fight's quite strong, and Timber's
Alliance, I think if Alliance can get one more good fight under the belt, they're going to start to look seriously scary with the strap. Like, he's nearly level 20, Nicky. He's getting...
Sankin's gonna fall off,
Zanking with
definitely.
this build falls off hard, especially when you consider the Alliance as Zeus in that position. He always does the most damage by the end of games. Oh no.
He's got Tiger by his side. Tiger's going to jump in, look to break himself with the Primal Split. The Doom's already out for Zeus, but he's on the retreat. He's going to be able to get himself far enough away. The Epicenter's not going to do too much
Nice
at all.
sprout.
Zania holds them back with the Sprout, giving the space and time for the Zeus to escape safely. Brew.
Yeah, they
gonna time
stun him
this
into
time.
skill split. Yeah. Watch Mind Control. He'll never miss this.
Is that gonna miss?
Getting the stun, so he's underneath the Brew as the Brew changes back into the Brewmaster, so he cannot go for the instant blink because he's
Exactly.
inside the stun.
Did not.
Was it? You ever feel like Owen could just do all of our jobs?
Yeah. All the time. I'm happy that he doesn't come.
Oh, look at... Oh,
Yeah, your stuff.
stolen split.
The British thing.
Stolen split.
British.
Uh-oh. Insania.
Although he does, I saw a shower thought today. Isn't it funny that Britain invaded half the world with spices, but never learned how to use any of them?
Well, we made like really good curry.
Yeah, they make good Indian food
Yeah,
now.
like curry is massive.
The Brits don't.
Yeah, they do. They imported the people that do.
Yeah, that's cheating.
But they made them their own. You know, they gave them a passport and everything.
True.
So,
That's the American way.
history lesson.
If you make a good curry, you're gonna get a British passport.
Yes, this is how that works.
If
You
you,
have a- you have an
if you can make a
application.
good curry, you're just gonna do well in life. Like good curry is just you're gonna get an
This is
amazing
also
wife.
true.
You're gonna get an amazing house. You're gonna get an amazing kids, amazing job. Like curry is just so good. Like I'm sure if you can make a good curry, you're sorted.
Is that really how it works?
I like curry. You like curry? I love curry.
Maybe not specifically curry, but I think if you're a good cook, yeah, definitely. You got some
Well, if
windows
that's the
there.
case, I'd like to have you both know that I'm a fantastic cook.
Can you make curry?
No.
Well, there you go.
We are dating each other. I
You're
think you're the
dead to
rogue
me.
marketeer.
I am looking for a place to stay.
Oh, okay.
You got thousands of people
How are
watching.
your cleaning skills?
Someone in Twitch chat will give you their house.
I don't make messes. I'm not going to clean up yours.
Oh, wow.
I'll take out the trash. I'll,
So basically, you'll live here for free.
I'll take 50 euros.
You don't have them. You already gave your 50 euros to the cost.
Oh,
No, he didn't.
Yet he will though.
Oh,
This
do
last
you think so?
point, I hope so for you.
My last pennies will go to you, Lacoste.
MK, MKB. Next on the shopping list for this board. To make sure that he's going to be able to deal with that evasion on the Timbersaw and likely to be what on the on the terribly down line.
When does Mickey build an axe, and does he build an axe at all?
I guess he doesn't want it in this build. Maybe if he's behind and sort of like later on. I mean, obviously late game axe is still very good.
I mean, they have Zeus to clear TB illusions, Panda
I
the
guess.
spell, Dragonite once he uses the form.
He just wants to get. He just want to. I mean, I would probably just see the butterfly from after the MKB then, or maybe the Satanic.
Radiant's bottom
If he
tower
wants
is
to go.
I love the Lotus Sword, but he kind of needed more armor once they initiate if he doesn't have any kind of a stacks just to keep him alive. And also really good against the Dragonite to remove the silence.
2 for 2 in the room.
Kuro's now got that blink online, so they can find that quick way to get themselves ideally round to the back lines and on top of the Zeus to stop Bo3 from being able to throw out incredible amounts of damage for the duration of the fight.
We didn't see a full team fight for
No.
15 plus minutes.
Oh, it's been a bit of a
Just
slug.
pick off
15
here
to
and there.
15 at 31 minutes in.
The win probability, like.
Still very close.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's hovering. It's going to hover around this area until we see sort of an next big fight and objective taken, as both teams do have ways to close things up. We're going to see another use of the primal split come out whilst he has it still available with the Rubik. Yeah, indeed, it's just gone away. So just using it once more.
They also Zeus ulted and they're looking. But if they do this, they're watching the high ground.
They're going to commit for this. Committing on the Rubik first. It's got liquid response. Miracle's just going to turn into them immediately with the BKB. Move towards Quite, jump down to the low ground. Nimbus will be down as they do shred through Kuroki. The Nimbus will be focused by Miracle. Timber chain forward, attempting from the Timberman to get himself on top of Quite, but Mind Control has the stun. The Yule Scepter to hold up another as he'll look towards Bo3. Mickey is being focused by the Terrorblade. Does get brought down pretty low though, Miracle. He still has a Sunder available. They have the stun, the control, the damage
Timber.
from Miracle. That'll be a third dead on Alliance. As he'll take the life of Matumbaman back up to full for Miracle. As Alliance just getting a little too jumpy there, seeing the Rubik committing with Quafer's initiation.
Found Zeus as well.
Falls apart. The ward in perfect position from earlier from Liquid to get them that information, as buybacks are going to have to come out. Insane is going to look to cut the creep wave mid. Bo3's brought back. Be back from GH, ready to play around with this. He has the telekinesis to cancel out the first attempt at a TP. Extra TP backups coming in from Kuroki. The Centaur stun used to hold him back. Mid lane, Tiger trying his best to hold a defense and put something together. They'll get the primal split off in time. They do have the Nimbus down upon Monster Miracle. And Miracle's fine. He has BKB and Sunder back up. The Thunder goes rough, not enough. Miracle has to find a Sunder target.
Dire's
He
top
hasn't been
tower
backing
is
up. He can
under
always
attack.
under Kuro if he wants to.
Mind Control off with the timing this time around on Tiger as he comes out of the split. Does not find him in time with the Burrow Strike.
Dire's top
Didn't get the tower
is
though.
under attack.
And I think that is a semi-win for Alliance. But before this fight started, the game was super even. Now all of a sudden Liquid's got a.
Wait,
got a big lead.
no, that's terrible for Light.
Well, yeah, but it could have been worse. Is what I'm saying.
GG out, but I'm
Yeah.
really could have got worse.
Yeah,
Well, I thought it could be worse because I thought they could have gotten at least a
I mean,
game 3 and
everything could be worse in
They could have
theory.
lost in group stage.
They could have lost a limb. You know, they could have been attacked.
I mean, it can't
A bear
always
could have
get...
jumped in the
they
window
did
of the
lose
game
them.
house.
What if someone stole your car while you're
What if
playing
someone
this
stole
game?
one of their PCs? That's all I come in.
Steal a car.
You guys are.
Why would you download a movie?
Someone could have
That's what I
stolen the land that they were living on.
Don't go there.
So,
So back to the game. Miracle gets Aegis. Back to you, Owen.
Okay.
Scotty's nearly there for Miracle.
All right.
So it could have been worse. But it wasn't. It wasn't. It was still pretty
Alright.
bad.
Bottle opener.
Oh, and they got no. It's JJ.
What's the illusion?
You're missing Kuroki styling on some Insania. JJ. JJ. Yep. He's been found out. He has got buyback. Insania doesn't have buyback. So they won't have to worry about sort of split push pressure when they push in. They put her in. Ready to go into the base. How can the Lions hold them off? Because they are... Whoa.
Great deal. Deny the Zeus damage. He frees up the racks. Trade a cooldown for a set of racks. That's a good trade in my book.
They got
I'm
the MKP.
man.
I'm ready to see Mickey punching hard. But he's going to have to do it with 1 racks down. Another racks to be in the wall.
Oh my god.
Straight in on top of him. The Thunder God's wrath comes out, but he doesn't matter.
lift is so long.
He went all in on the MKB pressure. There's no buyback for this Drow. 3 dead on Alliance. Quite for BKB to run out as Liquid get on top of him. Liquid looking to secure their spot at the Major.
Tanking stun, let's go.
No. Oh.
Man, this Timber saw bought so much time early on with Terrorblade. He just moved back to the jungle and or forest and killed a lot of creeps there. Came in. I mean, Terrorblade has been nerfed, but
he has over 100 regen. Oh my god. The armor stack talent, the holy rocket, holy smokes.
And GG's called. They're going to the Major. Liquid. They've done it. They will be back on the circuit and back at the Major in Chongqing. We'll see them playing their hearts out. Grow them. Anyway, Liquid, they won.
I was wondering why the hell they weren't at the last Major. They chose.